I'm a Humber PR student. I hope everybody got my comment and notification and meet up. What my question was is if you had any like 5 fashion faux pas of like a personal brand, like no-nos, like saying you're a Humber PR student when you're not really a Humber PR student. I don't know, like just maybe 5 things that you've seen in the industry that really sort of can hurt your personal brand as an individual.
Okay.
Like not wearing a jacket when you're speaking, or?
Highly unprofessional. I'm trying to think of things I saw. So I'll tell you a couple of my faux pas, and then you can take with them what you want. I don't mention brands. I don't shit on brands, ever, in my blog or Twitter or anything. Why? Because the chief marketing officer of that brand might even become the chief marketing officer of my biggest client. I don't dump on brands. I think that there are ways in which you can communicate and share that an airline, a large airline in Canada frustrates you without saying what the airline is. And so that's one of my sort of things, is because I find a lot of times people really do dump on brands, and I have in the past, and it still comes back to bite me. Like there's a large financial institution that I wrote a comment about, and to this day I get comments on my blog post about it. To this day, and every time I see it, I go, ugh, sort of makes me curl up inside. The other one would be just TMI, right? Too much information. I think a lot of people do a lot of me, and I believe the platform's changed to be you. And so I try and focus my content on providing value to the reader versus getting the reader to know that I'm speaking tonight or doing something. So I think a faux pas is to constantly be self-promoting and constantly be pushing your things. Other faux pas I talked about earlier, constantly using a person who you're connected to do things for you. And I can tell you, I speak to a lot of pretty big bloggers, and you know what they hate? They hate getting emails from you that say, can you please retweet this? That's what they hate, because you're using them versus providing value to them. And so there is this sort of 5-to-1 type of account where if you're constantly providing value to them, hey, check out this link, and this is really cool, you should blog about that, and they say, hey, can you retweet this? They'll probably be more inclined because you've been helping them versus being a user all the time. Those are a couple. I don't have 5, I think, but stuff like that I think is really powerful.